Ripple is continually growing and taking CBDCs to new heights. What role does the World Economic Forum play? So, what does this imply? And how will Ripple function in the future? To discover out, watch the video till the conclusion. But first, at the end of the month, we'll give away $25 to one lucky subscriber to help them get started with XRP. All you have to do is like, subscribe, and watch the video. In the comments area, share your opinions about XRP. Greetings, XRP Army. There are just 2 CBDCs operating in the globe that are recognized by international regulatory authorities as of right now. However, an increasing number of them are being established on a daily basis or are functioning in an unlicensed capacity. The question of interoperability will, of course, be brought up as the next topic to be discussed. As a consequence, the World Economic Forum, WEF, published its findings in the Digital Currency Governance Consortium White Papers series as part of the Digital Currency Governance Consortium. Sequence of papers as part of the Digital Economy Initiative, the World Economic Forum, WEF, announced its results. The Digital Currency Governance Consortium White Papers series is a collection of white papers published by the Digital Currency Governance Consortium. The CBDC of China was compared to the Swedish Riksbank's e-krona and the Bank of Thailand's CBDC in a research issued by the World Economic Forum. It's worth noting that although CBDCs in China and Sweden are designed for retail usage, Thailand's CBDC is not. It's designed for business-to-business transactions. The 3 digital currencies also share a number of other traits and design concepts. The problem of interoperability, on the other hand, was the root of all problems. The World Economic Forum concluded after completing research that China's CBDC required a specialized wallet that could be linked to other financial systems. According, China is now working on the CBDC Bridge project, which will facilitate cross-border remittances and business-to-business transactions, according to the World Economic Forum. In Sweden, the CBDC is currently in the testing phase, which implies that it is not yet operational. The World Economic Forum, on the other hand, believes that the electronic krona will be a success. It might be linked to the RTGS, real-time gross settlement, system, allowing it to interface with other payment systems. Meanwhile, the World Economic Forum, WEF, reports that the Bank of Thailand's CBDC is doing research on Ethereum-based networks. If the central bank intends to give CBDC cross-border access and encourage interoperability with foreign businesses, it must design a communication protocol and standards. CBDCs. If the central bank decides to give CBDCs cross-border access and wishes to encourage interoperability with other CBDCs, it will need to define communication protocols and standards. Are you certain that XRP is the answer to the CBDC problem? If that's the case, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Interoperability has an impact on a number of other areas, including KYC/AML processes, intermediary roles, and user privacy, to mention a few. Universality, technical standards, and payment resolution are also critical elements for a successful payment settlement procedure, according to the World Economic Forum. What they stated is as follows. Central bank digital currencies can make use of a variety of implementation technologies. It is made up of a variety of technologies, including traditional centralized databases and systems, shared databases, and distributed ledger technologies. Given the many technological alternatives being employed, ensuring interoperability in this setting is difficult. Do you believe the World Economic Forum will adopt Ripple? Let us know what you think in the comments area below. It's critical to keep a watch on crypto companies that collaborate with central banks. In addition to keeping a watch on CBDCs, we want to help them develop their own CBDCs. The interplay between Ripple and the Royal Monetary Authority of Bhutan, RMA, for example, is an excellent example of this. RMA. Monica Long, general manager of RippleX, spoke with the host on this edition of the Thinking Crypto podcast, highlighting the global spread of CBDCs and emphasizing the need of education. The necessity for compatibility across different systems is critical. Furthermore, according to Long, the XRP ledger might one day help achieve this goal. Ripple advocates for the utilization of current mechanisms to safeguard investors when it comes to cryptocurrency regulation policy, according to Ripple's head of public relations. According to Susan Friedman, clear communication and teamwork are necessary for the establishment. In a policy proposal made by the enterprise, the significance of an adequate crypto regulatory framework was emphasized. Technologies like cryptocurrencies and blockchain necessitate new regulatory paradigms, according to Ripple. Italics added on the other side, Ripple's objective is to build cryptocurrency regulation. Using existing financial regulatory systems, which are fundamentally distinct from one another. A number of significant problems remained unaddressed from the prior approach, just as they did in the case of Coinbase's proposed policy. If you believe Ripple will take over the world, leave a comment with the phrase XRP Army. In general, Ripple is having a fantastic time right now. The fact that Ethereum is being used across Southeast Asia for a variety of applications says a lot. Concerns about the network's high gas prices and scalability remained unabated, because for the purpose of listing and selling stocks, DDEX uses Ethereum on a permissioned blockchain. High gas costs, according to Lee, are not a concern for the company. We do not make use of in our company. We employ data mining as a method of achieving consensus. The IFT is a mechanism we use to establish a consensus. As a result, we are exempt from the gas tax. The entire, as previously said, he went on to say more. In his remarks, DeHassy went on to say that the high gas costs are just another sign that Ethereum is focusing on Layer 2 solutions to address the basic issues that the platform is now facing. Several financial institutions in Southeast Asia have begun to study the prospects of using alternatives to standard blockchain networks, contrary to common opinion. Take, for example, RippleNet, a worldwide payment network powered by the blockchain. Ripple, a technology business, is frequently used in the region to facilitate cross-border transactions. RippleNet's managing director for Asia-Pacific, the Middle East, and North America. In an interview with Cointelegraph, Brooks and Twistle remarked that Africa has appeared in Asia-Pacific. According to the corporation, it is one of the company's fastest-growing areas, with transactions more than doubling since the third quarter of last year. As a consequence of Ripple's decision to purchase a 40% share in the cross-border payment processing center Trangloa, the business's CEO, and Twistle, has stated that the company has funded the building of a new on-demand liquidity corridor in the Philippines. He also mentioned that SBI Remit, a Japanese remittance company, is utilizing Ripple's ODL technology to modernize remittances. Payments to the massive Filipino diaspora. In Japan, the following was in Twistle's reasoning for his conduct. Ripple acquires 40 stake in Asia percent E2% 80% 99 leading cross-border payments. Specialist Tranglo E2% 80% 99's leading see this has far-reaching ramifications for financial inclusion and economic growth. In an area with some of the world's top enterprises, fairness and opportunity are extremely crucial. Philippines is one of the world's remittance-receiving nations. As a result, while Ethereum retains a significant amount of clout in Southeast Asia, other blockchain technologies are gaining acceptance. The Solana blockchain, for example, is gaining traction among businesses due to its fast transaction rates and cheap transaction fees. Cointelegraph spoke with Henry Arslanian, a crypto pioneer and partner at PwC. As financial organizations become more aware of the advantages of various Layer 1 technologies, as a result, they're turning to alternate blockchain networks to meet their requirements. From speed and scalability to transaction costs and carbon impact, each Layer 1 solution has its own set of characteristics. Each company will have its own goals and use cases, which may influence their decision to choose one network over another. How do you feel about the Ripple news? Do you believe Ripple has the potential to transform the world? Let us know what you think in the comments area. If you wish to learn more about XRP, there are 2 videos on the end screen that you may watch. Please subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch. We'll see you in the next video. Please bear in mind that the value of a cryptocurrency might change at any time. As a result, by the time you see this video, it may have entirely changed. The material in this video is not intended to be taken as investment advice. Financial advice, trade advice, or any other sort of advice should not be considered medical advice, and any other type of advice should not be considered medical advice, as well as the substance as a whole. This video's information is intended for educational purposes only and should not be construed as financial advice. Do your homework and consult with others. Before making any investment choices, consult with your financial advisor.